Hey y'all, we gonna get us a reading for the sign of Pisces. As you know, I've already began my pre-shuffle before I press the record button. So I'm gonna shuffle them one more time. But let me talk to y'all real quick. Hey, when I say as soon as I spoke y'all name into these cards, Pisces, that Pisces collective energy, the song that started playing in my mind is that and y'all know I be thug and I'm a gentle thug. That Lil Boosie and Mo3 song, that everybody ain't your friend. You know how when it first come on and it be like the beat don't even come in, it be like somebody be playing the piano or something, and he be like he said, why the fuck they wanna drag a nigga name? Or why it's something like that. Yeah, because that's what I kept on hearing. And then, you know, he say true story. And he say, I know some dudes who hurt me. And Boosie be like, they hurt me. He say a couple bitches who hurt me. Hey, y'all got to listen to that. Y'all got to listen to that. I don't know what it is with that. But then pillow talking kept on jumping out too. When I was, you know what I mean, doing my little shuffling. So I don't know. You know. It's like betrayal in the air real thick for you or something, you know. But y'all know y'all always got that funny shit going on. But, you know, Pisces is the house of hidden enemies as well. So, yeah, either way it go, you know, bottom of the deck, when I split the deck, we had flops. So something was unsuccessful with somebody trying to do some type of projecting on you, Pisces. On the back of the deck, it seemed like you might just be too mature, baby. What he say, true story. I know some niggas who hurt. I'm gonna have to listen to that too, because it came in too strong. He said, I keep a 40 on me. Look, secret competition in the reverse. That's what I'm saying, Pisces. It ain't no secret. This competition ain't no motherfucking secret. Some done been exposed with some type of competition or some type of competitiveness or something like that. Somebody want to have with you in your energy. It's given that they may have been doing that shit behind the scenes at first or something. But with this 18 being in the reverse, you know, the illusion has been broken. Look, dreams. That's what I'm saying. And that shit ain't even come out. The motherfuckers say you better wake up and apologize type shit. What's going on? Releasing. And that release came out a little bit sideways. So it seemed like somebody is trying to heal something. They're trying to balance something out with this releasing, letting go. When it comes to this competition, this may be you or this may be somebody else. Shit, Pisces, you know how y'all be when y'all tap into that motherfucking piranha or that shark, whatever the fuck y'all transform into. You know, yeah. You might have to do some releasing, some healing, learning, you know what I mean? Self-discipline. Yeah. Because, see, you got sabotage right here. Somebody was trying to compete with you and you released the sabotage. You ain't let nobody fuck up what you had going on. You had an inner knowing that somebody was trying to sabotage you, or something with somebody having security when it comes to their soft node energy. And they was trying to be sneaky and do some type of projecting towards you or something like that. You got culprit in the reverse, so it's given that's not the culprit. Hospital visit in the reverse. So somebody might need some type of medical attention or something like that. You know what I mean? That they really not paying attention to. This may even be some type of spiritual medical attention. You know what I mean? But either way it goes, somebody does not have forward movement when it comes to whatever the plans it is that they was using. We got playing in your energy in the reverse. So again, that shit was a flop. But what's going on with this culprit in the reverse? Who is the culprit? Your ex. You got a hidden ex trying to manifest some shit off somebody else or something like that in the background. Now understand that ex could be an ex-partner, but it could also be somebody who got their motherfucking ass ex out your life. You know what I mean? You place it wherever it is that it go. So what do we need to know about this ex? You got a high priest. So it seems like this might be some type of masculine that done learned some type of spiritual gifts or something like that over time. I'm hearing something about somebody trying to force their third eye open. Somebody might have some type of spiritual knowledge to the point where somebody viewed them as having some type of high priest energy. Right. You got process. It's a process to that shit, though. And you got confirmation right here. Slowing down. Things are starting to lag. So your confirmation for whoever this person is things might be slowing down for them. You know, it seems like it's a light being shined on the situation. Things are being illuminated. And again, with that lagging energy, somebody might be losing shit, losing foundation, losing security, losing their motherfucking mind, therefore losing emotion. You hear me? When I split the deck, we got blank on both sides, just south node on one side, even this side blank. You hear me? Somebody completely in a south node is what it is. They comfortable with them demons. Intuition. Somebody may have lost their intuition or something like that. Or whatever spiritual gifts it is that they had. Confession. On the come up. Okay. Hey, so the confirmation for you is going to be something about the more that you achieve, the higher that you go, somebody else is losing stuff. Whoever it was that was trying to do this sabotage, and whoever it was that was in this secret competition, they're starting to go downhill. All the way around the board. Yes, it's something about some type of confirmation when it comes to this confession as well, too, that somebody has some type of spiritual knowledge. I'm hearing occult wisdom or something like that. It's something somebody was taught. And either way it go, you got the on the come up here. See, whatever it was that they was taught, they felt like they was going to be on the come up, even if it had to be in the unfair, unjust, you know. This is somebody in that Five of Swords energy, very determined to win at all costs. They don't give a fuck who, head, neck, shoulder, knee, shin, stomach, back. They got to step on in order to get to where they going, baby. They going to try to step it. Is what they going to do till they meet them a motherfucker that's going to grab their ankle. You hear me? Inner peace in the reverse. That's what I'm saying. Pillow talking in the reverse. Somebody is not comfortable. Repeated patterns in the reverse. Something done changed. Blank. So with this repeated patterns in the reverse, what changed is that this competition went from being secret to you realizing what was going on, what was taking place. That's that shift. This is a new pattern right here, right? And it seems like it involves some type of rules, regulations, some type of directions or something like that. Instructions, authority. Again, with that discipline. Yep. And since you don't release the individual or release the situation altogether, you know what I mean, it's given that this individual don't have no inner peace. Because again, when it comes to them balancing out that energy, you know, that kindred energy, them tapping into their higher self, that north node, it ain't no connection. You got Scorpio right here. So, you know, Scorpio deals with death and regeneration. This might have something to do with a Scorpio. They got some tattoos or something like that. Okay. And you got projecting here. Okay. So somebody was projecting some type of sabotage towards you. And it's given that it did not work. Backfired with this hospital visit in the reverse. Somebody may have wanted some type of illness or something like that. Or for you to have to seek some type of medical attention. Cause delays. An impulsive copycat. So somebody who be doing shit real quick and want to be like you. Oh, spirit say straight dumpster energy. You hear me? That's what they was projecting. That no good, nothing ass energy that they reside in, baby. Something came to complete though with old dumpster energy. You know? Or they say, I smelled you getting off the elevator type shit. Look, connection. Culprit in the reverse when it comes to this connection. Somebody had no reason. Somebody had no, how can I explain it? I'm going to just leave it at somebody had no reasons. I don't know why I feel so goofy, y'all. I was finna hit it with y'all. Know I was. Oh, comfortable. Okay. Somebody was comfortable being a copycat is what it is, as long as it came to this connection. But it seems like it really lacked, it had no benefits. Yeah, It may have been draining for you or something like that with the star card or something like that. Yeah, this dumpster energy want to renew a connection, though, is what it is. Yeah, give me more with this. So they took the risk and rolled the dice when it came to this ex. Or this ex rolled the dice and went to a high priest to try to get some type of confirmation of this confession that you was on to come up. What is this? Because it's something about somebody making a decision. Being a free spirit. You got family and go with the flow. So somebody family might know that they be on bullshit and still let them be on bullshit. Don't tell them that they wrong. Different way of viewing things. Okay. Great investment. Soul. Copycat. Curious. So a copycat got curious and thought it was a great investment to sell their damn soul. Okay. Portals. When it came to this high priest, so this high priest may have gave somebody some dates or something like that in order to take action. When to take action when it comes to these life cycles, turning these events. It's something with, you know, karma, good luck, good fortune. Give me more with these portals. Despair in a reverse and silly. Okay. So somebody was silly to think that they was going to be able to take the action that they was taking and not be in despair is what that is making me feel like. It's something about these portals. And somebody looking for some type of confirmation, something to be illuminated to them that everything would be okay. You know? It's giving me somebody that wants some type of issues, no issues, or nothing moving forward. They want to go forward with ease. But again, confession is this person was being silly, thinking that they were going to gain any of this spiritual wisdom, any of this forward movement, any of this renewal of faith, you know what I mean? This guidance, any of this shit without doing any of the work. They thought they was just going to jump their goofy ass through a motherfucking portal. And what that priest look, showing love, copycat, you was showing love to this copycat. And now you done cut the cords because you understand that they a motherfucking liar. Liar. What they say, pants on fire type shit. Expansion. And you want to come up when it comes to this expansion. This person was silly thinking that they was going to have some type of involvement when, you know what I mean, this happens. But again, it gives that it was a turn of events. Some supernatural shit. So what's the difference in these patterns? You got selective, so you're being more selective with your energy now. Okay. More selective when it comes to your guidance. Who, what you listen to. It's something about your introspection as well, too. It's something with you knowing to be calm enough to pause to go internal to check. If it's a person ain't got a second to give you, then to heal with them. You already know they need to be dismissed anyway. You real selective when it comes to shit disturbing your inner peace. You got an Aries here. But you know, Aries deal with first house energy as well, too. You may be putting yourself first. Because Aries deal with the head. What's going on with this Aries? It may have been an Aries that was projecting some type of dumpster energy when it came to a connection. Give me more with this. You got adult mindset. And that motherfucker came out in the reverse. So, okay. It's an Aries that's childish as fuck. 3 in the reverse. So, this the Empress energy in the reverse. Somebody is not an Empress. Or something with the producer. If you got death and soaking, 10 toes down, cut cord. So it's something about some type of ending or something like that that somebody is soaking in. And it's also something about somebody being 10 toes down when it comes to them cutting the cord in order to be able to properly move forward. Yeah. Because, see, you got public eyes. Somebody being immature when it comes to a person's influence. When it comes to, you know, the strength that they have in the public eye, the way that they are seen, the way people feel about an individual. Yeah, and something that came to completion again with this dumpster energy. It's something about a public eye connection. Look, watching, all eyes on you. So it's a lot of people got their eyes on you right now. And it has a lot to do with these scales being balanced out. This just energy is something about fairness, the truth. This might also have something to do with some type of law or something like that. Somebody want a connection to you because you in this star energy. You on the up. They want to be in the flow. But you cut the cord. What's going on with this watching? Watching for what? You got dishonesty. So somebody is watching you to try and prove that you're dishonest or something like that. It's something about, you know, something about you taking a risk when it comes to this ex or something. Somebody really want to prove that you dishonest, though, is what it is. Because they want you to be presented like you on your high horse. You know, like you acting like you better than other people. And again, another Boosie quote. When he said, goddamn it, Boosie, you think you all that? And that bullshit, he said, bullshit. No, you think I'm all that, bitch. Real shit. What is you talking about? Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me, folks. Be tripping. So somebody is watching you to see if you're going to be dishonest. I'm telling you. Heartbreak, North Node. Look, happy, joy, fulfillment. You done cut the cord with their ass. You happy. You done reached fulfillment. Real joy. You in your North Node energy and the motherfucker just simply heartbroken. They got to accept it. It is what it is. Shadow self in the reverse. You don't connect with your shadow self. Somebody being real dishonest. You don't release that, though. Again, it's some type of disharmonious energy. And you got copy here. Look, somebody trying to copy you with this North Node energy. They do not vibrate that high. Motherfucker don't even know what a vibration is. Do you hear me? Trust, belief, compassion. They want you to trust and believe that they had some type of compassion for you when they really don't fuck with you like that. They're just trying to get themselves out of this despair. They hoping you're going to be silly and allow them to expand with you. Lustful. So somebody may have said that you was lustful or something like that. Some type of toxic connections or something you be involved in. May have had some type of addictions or something like that. It's something with some type of binding energy, though. Being bound to lust or something. It's giving me Jezebel energy. Fairness when it comes to this successful look. Yeah. So it's something about, you know, a situation being exposed with this North Node energy. And you being successful is like fair. The universe is making something fair. What's going on with this lust? You got the victim. Sudden change. Restoration. So something is being placed back in its rightful position. Confession. The individual was being silly. Thinking that it wouldn't. Somebody may be under judgment due to some type of lustful energy that they was in. Whatever entity it is, their energy it is. You know what I mean? It's like the rightful energy is being returned to the rightful person. So understand that if you had somebody that was more so trying to connect to you to siphon off of your energy and present it as their own, swap out they shit going back to them. When it comes to this expansion, it's been a sudden change with this energy being restored to its rightful position. Something is very chaotic. And again, the individual is deciding to play the victim. They being selective about the actions that they took. Being selective about the accountability that they want to accept. Somebody, yeah, with this victim shit. You got winter and money. Coat, moon. Somebody may have gave some type of money around winter or something like that to a cult to do some type of moon magic. Somebody may have did this on their own as well, too. It's something with a coat and some money. You know what I mean? Around winter or something like that, and some moon. And again, this moon. Shit, maybe some shit happened with a coat trying to manifest some money around one of them full moon cycles. Yeah. Exalted. Extreme happiness. The victim. So somebody want to play the victim when they was happy with the contract that they agreed to. Somebody was excited because they felt like they was going to have some type of high rank or something like that. You got a Pisces here. When it came to some type of immature mindset with this public eye. So this might have something to do, you know what I mean? This might be a Pisces playing the victim, or this might also, you know, oh, somebody might have wanted you to be seen like the victim when it comes to this public eye, something like that. Somebody only feels like they're the victim, though, because, again, it's something with you being presented as being very powerful, very noble, high rank. It's something with you being in extreme happiness as well, too. Yeah, somebody wants you to be seen as immature. And also, too, like Pisces, 12th house energy, that deals with, you know, the house of hidden enemies. That deals with illusion, dreams, like all, you know, the mysterious shit. And you have trust. So it's something with, you know, a person being viewed as being very trustworthy. It's some type of firm belief or strength, ability, somebody seeing you. You know what I mean? When it comes to this watching you, this all eyes on you. And now somebody knows, this ex knows that this person lied when they said that you was trapped to your shadow self. They just wanted to be lustful. Somebody just a whore. Coat, again, Sagittarius, supernatural. Somebody may have joined, a Sagittarius may have joined the cult in order to get some type of supernatural energy or something like that. But, you know, also Sagittarius is 9th house energy that deal with the house of mental exploration. Somebody may have been trying, yeah. What's going on with this? Trust and belief. You got great investment in the reverse. So when it comes to this Pisces and people trusting in you, an individual wanted people to see you and view you as being a bad investment. View you as being like disharmonious. It's like the opposite of what you are. Look, and you got to return the sender that was sent right back to their goofy ass. And now they suffering. Do you hear me? Supernatural. Somebody suffering from some type of supernatural experience. A Sagittarius came right on out and surrender. Okay, so somebody, look, they was hoping that you would be viewed as being a bad investment, being dishonest, and that way you would have to surrender to your shadow self. But see, that shadow self is in the reverse, remember? It's something with, I'm telling you, this person working with this masculine energy that got this spiritual knowledge or something like that during these portals right here. Somebody wanted you to surrender your intuition, though, too. Surrender your mental exploration, baby. Surrender your mind. Again, be real lustful. They wanted to restore to certain sudden change or something like. So maybe you used to be a little, you know what I mean? You know how Pisces could be. You motherfuckers be talking with your eyes and your body or that glide. Yeah. Look, fuel. See, somebody needs some type of fuel. Somebody wants you to have sex with another individual so you can fuel them, but you ain't listening. Lustful, and you ain't listening, you ain't hearing shit when it comes to that lustful energy, especially when it comes to that projecting. Somebody wants you to engage, like somebody, like, man, somebody really, baby, even if it's touch yourself, I promise you, somebody wants you to send that burst out into the ethers. These motherfuckers is yeah. Look, divine inheritance, supernatural, divine femme. You see the way this shit came out, baby? They want your essence, they want that energy, they want that that kiss of life, goddamn, like Sade said. Look, North Node, you seen the way it popped out? Your energy done been restored. You done took your power back. You done answered your inner calling, and you in this star card all day, baby. It's something about somebody having some type of status, like celebrity status, being seen, this star, this attention, this limelight energy. I don't even think you give a fuck about all that, though. You do better with people not paying attention to you, because you don't need nobody trying to critique your shit. Just leave you alone. That's all you ask. Yeah, somebody want to cause a sudden change, though. They feel like you expanding too fast. Look, they simply don't care that they a hoarder. Look, and they going through the dark night of the soul with this supernatural shit. Supernatural experiences being tested. And it's like they still racking up more karma. They still doing more shit. Clean in the reverse. That's what I'm saying. Somebody got a dirty spirit. Matching energy in the reverse. They can't match your shit. At all. It's something about them being dishonest. You in your North Node and they being dishonest. You can't be in your North Node and still be in this unclean energy. That's that sudden change. Them scales being balanced out. Right? And motherfuckers simply don't care that they got shit walking around their house and everything else. They you know what I mean? What's going on with the victim? We got a Scorpio. So it's a Scorpio that's playing victim that did this magician shit. Lesson learned. And I think it was in the reverse before I even, you know what I mean? Picked it up. So the victim is a Scorpio. Or again, 8th house energy, death and regeneration. Somebody going through some type of changes, transformation, something done ended. Yep, you got liability, not an asset, questionable investment. Nah. Motherfucker don't want to be responsible for that. What's going on with that Scorpio? Somebody being viewed as a liability. Look, simply don't care. So the Scorpio don't care about your rank, Pisces. They still gonna try to come for you. And that's exactly why they're gonna get their ass toe up and everything gonna get stripped from their bloodline. The motherfucker already funky. They need to be trying to figure out, look, spiritual war attack. God damn it. You see a brick wall, ain't hitting nothing. Set up vibe, supernatural. That's what I'm telling you. You already tapped in on a whole different level. You could already feel this setup vibes. This is really, it's something I'm hearing. Something about a Scorpio not being a Scorpio. So I don't know where this Scorpio falls. Like if it's like somebody's like a Scorpio rising or a Scorpio moon. With all that victim shit, these emotions that they operating out of, I don't know. You do what you got to do with that, though. And you got liability. Somebody simply don't care. They feel like you not an asset, baby. They firmly believe that you a bad investment. Who gives a fuck what they believe? Do you hear me? Copycat, right? You'll never argue with a bitch that want to be you. At all. Trust and believe. Ability. Strength. Something. Yeah. They want to copy that. That's what I'm saying. A copycat, though. How the fuck can they act like you a liability or you know what I mean? And they want to be you. This weird ass bitch. Ain't got no structure. That's a tyrant ass energy is what it is. Somebody who just, they operate off of their own personal beliefs. Yep. Look. Whore. Oh, let me move my hand. I forgot the card's kind of little. Whore. And then it's blank back here. Spiritual war attack. Set up vibes. You got a whore trying to send some type of bitch. You're a whore. Do you hear me? You already ran through. How the fuck is that gonna work? Siphoning. That was a bad investment when it came to this copycat trying to siphon your energy. Yeah. Somebody may have tried to sacrifice you or something. Bind you in some way, shape, or form. Chosen. Siphoning from the chosen. Okay. Something that ended and now somebody got to give up. This Sagittarius. Yeah. Clear path. Working together. Spiritual war attack. Whore. It's something about you having a clear path. Yup. This person want to work together with you though. This whore that was spiritually attacking you. 10 toes down in the reverse. A Gemini sideways. So, with this 10 toes down in the reverse, somebody ain't 10 toes down. It seems like they right side. That they on their motherfucking head is what they is. You know? It ain't no forward movement. Somebody lack authority. They might be having, again, some type of legal issues or something like that. I don't know. This could be spiritual authority. This could be actual authority. But either way it goes, somebody wasn't listening. A Gemini may have not listened or something like that. Or, you know, Gemini is 3rd house energy as well, too. So that's communication. You know, Geminis are the natural travelers. This could have something to do with some type of travel or something like that when it comes to this North Node energy. Yeah, you got the moon in a Leo. Okay, so when it comes to this Gemini energy in this North Node, somebody is under judgment behind the scenes. Yep. This might have something that, it was some type of illusions or something like that. But again, with this judgment, somebody is being made aware of something. They was unclean when it came to this Leo energy. So you may have found out that somebody was in cahoots with the Leo or something like that. Yep. Or, you know, Leo is 5th house energy as well, too. So that's going to be your house of creativity. Somebody may have been creating some shit in their ego, using their willpower, you know what I mean? Or forcing shit from the moon. I don't know, baby. Somebody had something going on behind the scene. Either way it go, it was unclean, okay? Oh, no. Fuck that. Spirit said a Gemini and Leo was working together. You hear me? So maybe all these people was working together. We got an Aries, Scorpio, Gemini, Leo, Pisces. It's something. Working together, and it's blank on the other side, baby. You see that. So, yeah, it was some type of, remember that coat energy kept on coming out, too. Sagittarius. I don't know if I said that. Yep. But either way it go, non-functional. They working together, and ain't nobody got no fucking discernment. Is that what you telling me? Discerning. Having, showing good judgment. Non-functional. Not having any particular purpose or function, working together. So all of this shit was useless. Attention. Stop and think for a moment. And the attention came out sideways. So it's giving me that at first an individual wasn't paying attention. Then they started paying attention when it came to the Scorpio. Something was illuminated. Or maybe even coming up on Scorpio season. Shit, something gonna be brought to, you know what I mean? And either way it go, it's like this person simply don't care. Whatever is being brought to their attention, they simply don't care. They know they can't beat you and they still gonna fight. To the death, fumbled in the reverse, copy in the reverse. So what was brought to this person's attention is that you ain't fumbled shit. Your forward movement is strong. Your authority is strong. It's something about you integrating that old with that new and moving forward. Not a liability. It's actually this copycat, this Scorpio energy. Keeping things to yourself. So, yup. It's something about you holding back. And therefore, you able to progress forward properly. You being able to identify the foreign objects. With this keeping things to yourself. You start being a little bit more, again, with that selective up there. With what you tell. Because you, motherfucker, again, everybody ain't your partner. He say everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner. Everybody ain't no real nigga. If I say I got you, I got you. When it's fucked up and get fucked up, just hold it down and keep it solid. And when you're not around, I'll protect your name and won't let nobody talk about you type shit. But it's like, yeah, nah. He said I would have killed for you niggas. Nah, I can't deal with you niggas. Talking to the Grim Reaper, finna get rid of you niggas on God. Stop playing with me. Look, Spellwork. You had a copycat doing Spellwork. Trying to siphon your energy. Siphon off the chosen. They was on some toxic shit. They was bound to their shadow self. And the only way that they was going to be able to present is being anything more than what the fuck they was if they pull on some shit that didn't belong to them. You hear me? Fuel. That's what they needed. They were satisfied. Satisfied with the fuel. Tip. You just giving them tips. Them not even having full access to the energy. You just giving them little bits and pieces. Look, serious. Helpful. Do you hear me? That little shit was helpful to them. They was doing some, like they was serious about their spell work, my nigga. They was serious about siphoning your energy. They was serious about, yeah, sacrificing the chosen. Sacrificing your ass. Sturdy stance, though. You hear me? Another tip. Bitch, you move too fast. Sturdy stance. Blue blockers type shit. What are we talking about here? Right. Summer. Somebody did something around summertime. They was trying to end something. Yep. But they went 10 toes down with this 10 toes down in the reverse when it came to, again, this communication with behind the scenes that they had going on. Yeah. Nah. They wouldn't. constant brick wall, non-committal, impulsive. They would be constantly getting backfires is what it is. That's what I'm saying. Motherfuckers playing around the territory where they don't belong. Impulsive, non-committal, constant brick wall. What you mean brick wall, bitch? That's a backfire. You do know that energy going somewhere though, right? What's going on with that summer? Winter. Okay. Soft node energy in the reverse. Okay. So around summer, somebody wouldn't 10 toes down, right? But it's something about this South Node energy being in the reverse. Somebody was trying to present themselves like they wouldn't in their South Node. You know? I don't know exactly what node they was in, right? Maybe somebody was holding firm between, I don't know. You know? You know how you got a wheel that spin? It's like they was right in the middle. So that motherfucker was spinning and they was, you know what I mean? Holding on for dear life where they was. Yeah. What's going on with this winter? It's something about a winter moon. Okay. You got the devil came out. So somebody may be trying to bind you or something like that. May have tried to bind you with this harvest moon. This book smart person that was impulsive. Somebody read some shit and felt like they could act it out. Yeah, hasn't happened yet. So understand, this is really giving me winter solstice. Pay attention. Pay attention. Around Christmas time. I want to say it's like the 21st. I want to say it's like the 21st. Somebody trying to work with that energy then. So make sure you be mindful. Third party, outside source, return to sender. Shit hitting shit that motherfucker. You sending shit back to motherfuckers that you don't even know. Known and unknown. Take that. Yeah, but something ain't happened yet. This shit gonna backfire and somebody might have some type of addictions or something. Or some type of destructive behaviors. So yeah. Around winter, somebody gonna get even more toxic. This devil energy, they under judgment though. You know, with the same entity that they was using or whatever it is that they trying to use to pull this energy. We got double judgment 2020 out in this motherfucker. Somebody may have done something in 2020. Wintertime 2020. You know what I mean? They've been holding on to it. Even with this Leo being right here, 5th house. That's 5 years. We in 2025. Yeah. But something ain't happened yet when it comes to this Leo energy. It's something with, you know, because that's an 8. Still the strength card. Strength, bravery, courage. So maybe somebody hasn't gained the strength or something like that yet to create something. Or the willpower to get themselves up out of something yet. I don't know. Somebody might even be planning to do something, you know, like, that Leo moon. I don't know why I'm going that far out, but you know, like the Leo full moon would be during January, beginning of year, because the new moon no, that's gonna be the new moon in January. February gonna bring that full moon. So yeah. You got heartbreak and protected by the Most High. Brick wall. So somebody hitting a brick wall when it comes to their money. And they had heartbreak because you protected by the Most High. God got you. Smooth talker in the reverse. Jealous in the reverse. You ain't jealous and you ain't got a smooth talk. Doing the most in the reverse. Okay. So you ain't even doing, you know what I mean? Somebody wasn't paying attention. They needed to pay attention, but what's being illuminated to them is that you wasn't jealous. You don't feel a certain type of way about shit going on with this Scorpio. You simply don't care. Whoever, you know. It's something about you not being jealous about an ending, not being jealous about a change, a transition or something like that. And with this smooth talker in the reverse, like you, again, you didn't fumble. You didn't fumble a situation because you ain't try smooth talking. You just kept things to yourself. What's going on with this smooth talker? Union. Yup. So somebody wasn't able to smooth talk an individual to get in some type of union, some type of partnership, or some type of harmonious energy with them. That's why you held back. Again, with the brick wall and currently happening. Temptation, heartbreak. So somebody is tempted to break your heart. And again, it's something about you putting a brick wall up. This may be currently happening right now. The spell work, money in the reverse. So somebody doing spell work to try to flip your money. Broke basic bitch. That is wild. Somebody want to affect your money, baby. 8, 9, something that you're doing alone. That's something that you already know too, though. That's something that you're being told on an intuitive level. Yeah. It's something about some shit getting serious around summer. Yup. Opportunity flopping. Whatever opportunity to break your heart or individual tried to take, that shit was a flop. It was unsuccessful. Yup. Look. Failed in the reverse. Vampire energy in the reverse. So it's something about, you know, a situation being successful because you were serious. It's something about you not being a vampire energy. You got clear path, heartbreak, promiscuous, forward. So it's something about you having a clear path forward, but you would suffer from some type of heartbreak if you was to be in some type of promiscuous energy. Dreams in the reverse. Okay. So around, wait. Again with this summer. Was you having issues with your dreams or something like that this summer? Somebody may have been doing something excessively, some type of dream work or something, or even showing up in your dreams. What's going on? Yeah, you got a stalemate, specific, spring, heartbreak. So I don't know. Something specific happened in the spring, which, you know, let somebody know that it was a stalemate and it broke their heart or something. Give me more with this. Damn, you got jail flew all the way over there. I'm mad it flew all the way over there. So somebody took an opportunity that'll get their ass sent to jail. Dreams into somebody had somebody dreams locked up is what it is. Somebody may have been trying to end something with this jail, this bondage. South Node in the reverse. Give me more with this jail energy. What is this? Oh, ancestors. So somebody was planning to have your ancestors bound this winter. And you got spiritual court on the back. Okay. You weren't jealous of a smooth talker's union, though. Because they broke. And they won. They won. It's something with some dreams being in the reverse. I'm telling you. Somebody not having some type of dreams, or even if these is goals or whatever the fuck it is that they thought that they was going to do around summer, baby, it was a no, okay? And now with this jail energy, something is bound when it comes to somebody's ancestors. This devil, toxic energy, or shit is getting ready to take place. Look. Conflict, battle, clear path, tip, flow. Breakdown. So somebody was using some type of bondage or demonic presence to cause a breakdown when it comes to somebody's ancestors. Hasn't happened yet, is what this is down here. So just be mindful, Pisces, as you already know, as I already tell y'all, if a motherfucker ain't been able to do nothing with you yet, baby, especially if they was close up underneath you and couldn't fuck with your business, you damn sure better not feel like they can with them at a distance. They's gonna do something with you. They've been able to do something with you. Do you hear me? Look, guarded, right? You see that guarded? Backfire, conflict, battle, spiritual war, attack. That's what I'm telling you. They could jump that goofy ass up there if they want to. They ain't doing nothing but fucking themselves up. Do you hear me? Understand why the ancestors feel like they a liability. But shit, the Scorpio talking about they don't care. Look, divine feminine. You hear me? I'm gonna pop that shit for you all the time. All the time. It's something about you being a divine feminine. You may be in isolation right now. Again, it's a whole lot of introspection. It's something about you receiving guidance internally. You go inwardly. You don't go outwardly. But somebody want to break down this divine feminine. Divine feminine breakdown, ancestors jail, dreams in the reverse, failed in the reverse, money in the reverse, union, smooth talker in the reverse, jealous. Get the fuck out. Yeah, it's like somebody wants you, man. Look, oh but God, stop motherfucking playing with me, baby. Look, divine inheritance, conflict and battle. That's what I'm saying. It's like a motherfucker ran up and found out you actually can fight. It's like on Harlem Nights when Della punched Quick Ass and he said, oh, you want to fight? She done told you she wanted to fight 16 times. Took her head off, brought you out in the alley. Yeah, she want to fight. Solution. Ain't no jealousy, baby. At all. Solution. And something about you keeping your attitude in the upright, keeping operating with fairness, accepting accountability again, keep on pushing, moving forward, fairness all day. An answer to a problem, explanation, ain't no smooth talking. We just want straight drop truth. What's going on with this solution? Stop throwing my cards now. Got me kicking over my trash can and everything. Look. So the answer to a problem, the explanation is that somebody they ain't master level. They ain't got no experience or something like that when it comes to this 33. This union energy, this harmony, this higher and lower self, this divine mass, divine femme energy. To hell with it being outwardly, you know what I mean, to somebody else. I'm saying somebody, they ain't learned how to balance that energy internally yet. Multi-talented, isolation. Somebody thought they was going to isolate a multi-talented person. Pisces is what it is. Oh, but God, again, on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, nah. Look, what? Sturdy stance. You hear me? Practitioner. Even this practitioner is surprised at your sturdy stance. What? Questioning. Yeah, bitch. Because they money in the reverse for this spell work that they did. When it comes to this union, this harmonious energy that you in, baby, this change, transformation, whatever it is that you went through, that Scorpio energy, that ending, this new beginning right here, this shit right here. Got motherfuckers questioning. I'm telling you. It's something about somebody's spiritual wisdom and their money being in the reverse. This is even making me feel like somebody has done this spell work before. They know how to siphon a person energy. They know how to tap into a motherfucker abundance. Look, with this failed energy, they done this shit successfully. Calling back your energy, divine inheritance, multi-talented, till they came across a motherfucker like you. Came across a fish that could walk on land. You hear me? Son. Something done been illuminated. I'm telling you, when it comes to this contract fulfillment, somebody is even questioning something that they seeing online. They didn't dream this, baby. This somebody, yeah, they, okay. Blank, look. Oh, my goodness. Blank, baby. Blank, sorry. Motherfucker want to apologize now. They want to learn to cooperate. They want to, yeah. What's going on with that sun card? Third party. Cut cord in the reverse. Comfortable in the reverse. We got trust issues in the reverse. Property in the reverse. Okay. So something is being illuminated about you not having some type of trust issues. It has a lot to do with your perception. You have released a certain way of thinking, and therefore a person cannot view you as having some type of ownership on you when it comes to these dreams in the reverse. So this is even making me feel like somebody wanted to try to afflict some type of trauma or something like that, where you would stay right there. That's where you would exist, that you wouldn't progress forward with this jail energy. But you got cut cord in the reverse. This speaks of somebody having some type of bad karma when it comes to this bondage, whatever this is. Yeah, you don't got some type of trust issues. And you ain't letting go of what you got. Look, spiritual bloodline calling back your energy. This third party is sorry now. Somebody tried to underestimate your spiritual strength. I don't know who the fuck they thought they was. Somebody's ancestors is breaking down to them exactly who the fuck you is. Who is this divine feminine? Where she come from, baby? You gonna get all of us fucked up. Matter of fact, we all fucked up now because we sitting talking in this jail cell. Spiritual, physical, wherever it's at. Damn motherfucking spiritual court. Them and their ancestors. Everything is on lock. Ain't nobody using nothing right now, Pisces. You hear me? Look, I don't give a fuck. Lack of care. No, seriously, don't care when it comes to these ancestors. Breaking down divine feminine. Somebody putting somebody using the shit out their ancestors. Look, spiritual war attack, isolation, spiritual bloodline role model. Somebody is trying to isolate and spiritually attack, cause some type of spiritual war because they was trying, man. Okay, so first of all, baby, you the role model. Empress energy, divine femme energy again. Bloodline. It's tradition. It's passed down to you. This is something that came along with your inheritance. Look, and somebody is trying to isolate you so they can send shit at you. This spiritual war attack. Attack your subconscious. Attack your dreams. Attack your intuition. Attack your third eye. Somebody just, they want to break your ass down. But it seemed like they learning the true meaning of a divine femme. Every motherfucking thing that they mamas lack. Yeah, bitch. What's going on with this don't give a fuck? What we don't give a fuck about? Let's not give a fuck together then, bitch. Libra in the reverse. It's been a breakdown. We got a Libra in the reverse. Somebody is very unbalanced, very unfair, very unjust, very dishonest. You know, the Libra also deal with 7th house energy, though. So, you know, this Libra is partnerships, right? Marriages. Relationships, friendships, all of the ships, right? But this also deal with justice. This also deal with truth. And with that motherfucker being in the reverse, there's some type of lie. Somebody don't care about these lies. They don't care about this disharmonious energy. They don't care. Look, take a shot for me. Fancy but broke. A third party isolated. He told that bitch, I can see it in your eyes. You angry. Regret ain't got shit on what you feeling now. You mad because he ain't like me. Yeah, bitch. Love. That's what I'm saying. This love. Somebody don't care. They imbalance when it comes to this love. Somebody really love you behind the scenes. But then I do you one better and tell you that this person don't know what love is, baby. They got a whole lot of hidden intentions when it comes towards you. This person don't even love themselves, let alone talking about they love you. You know, so that shit is an illusion too. Fancy but broke. Alignment. That's what they align themselves with. To have to pretend this shape-shifting ass shit. Give me one more line. Spiritual business, isolation, alignment. So it's something about you aligning yourself with some type of spiritual business or something like that. And this person is isolated because they acting fancy, but they motherfucking broke. Now understand that broke energy ain't even necessarily got to have nothing to do with money, baby. It's energy. Period. Motherfucker ain't got a thought to offer. You got a Cancer here. Answer to the problem was a Cancer. Or again, this Cancer is 4th house energy. So this is somebody's home, somebody's foundation, what they was taught, where they come from, what they was taught. Yeah, childhood upbringing, early experiences. Exactly. Fancy but broke. They role model. I already told you that. They motherfucking mama. They parent. Whoever the fuck it is that these folks had leading them. Baby. Every motherfucking body should have been held back in the 1st fucking grade. Don't even leave kindergarten in this motherfucker. Bitch, you still need naps. You hear me? Master level experience in the reverse with this spiritual war attack in the reverse. Somebody came at your motherfucking foundation and your stance is too sturdy. Yeah. Somebody really want to question your strength. Look, craving this fancy but broke energy. Oh, but God, keeping you protected. They can stay the fuck away from you. Look in the reverse. They can't get no look at you. Binding, unbreakable. Yeah. Permanent. That shit in the reverse. Your stance too sturdy. Your stance too sturdy. Somebody is really questioning themselves right now and they work that they do. I'm telling you. You hear spiritualists say it all the time. Motherfucker really understanding that you can't do everything to everybody. Somebody acting fancy but broke when it comes to this healthy friendship. They don't fuck with you like that. A whole lot of clearly nobody fuck with you like that, Pisces. But that's fine too. Look, spiritual contract. That's part of your contract, baby. That's why you so balanced within yourself the way you balance within yourself. You don't need, baby, don't give me the motherfucking going. Do you hear me? Third party, fancy but broke. Blank on both sides. Yes, bitch, dumb as a doorknob. And everybody still turning that motherfucker. You hear me? Competition in the reverse. No, actually, I got too excited. That's a completion in the reverse. So something is incomplete. Hey, that's Cisco. He said, I can make believe I have everything, but I can't pretend that I don't see that without you, my life is incomplete. Y'all remember that flow? Brick wall, spring. Around spring, the flow that the motherfucker head hit a brick wall. It stopped. Healthy friendship. Learn lesson. Blank on both sides. Yeah, somebody feels incomplete. Because there's something about, again, you not having no trust issues when it comes to your ability to carry a healthy friendship, I mean. You still fuck with folks, and it's something about, again, that perception. You knowing how to release things in order for the greater good of the situation. Learn lesson with this cut cord. It's something about, again, fairness. Just. Truth. What's going on with this learned lesson? You got a relationship in the reverse. So it's some type of disconnect. I'm telling you. And motherfuckers saying they don't give a fuck. And again, you saying you don't give a fuck either. Do you hear me? What the fuck you mean? It's like somebody really, you know what I mean, with this demonic effect in the reverse. Promiscuous. Somebody is a whore and they was not able to attach some type of negative energy onto you. That's the end of your read, Pisces, because it's blank on both motherfucking sides. Do you hear me? Demonic effect in the reverse. So somebody can affect you since you done disconnected from them. This marriage, this relationship, you broke this contract, whatever it is. You done graduated from this soft node energy. And behind this, somebody present themselves like they operate in love, but behind the scenes, they just promiscuous, this bop around, this sleep around energy. Somebody really have issues when it comes to them battling temptation. For real, they do. And we gonna leave that right where it's at, Pisces, because I don't think you give a fuck. You know what I mean? You out here trying to go get everything while motherfucker making believe they have everything. Yeah, bitch. All right. Spiritual bloodline, curious. Somebody is curious about you and your bloodline, where you come from. Trust, believe, faith, look, accept something is true or exists. Take a shot for me. Yeah, you making a motherfucker understand what really do exist. Look, rude choices. It's a lot of effects that come along with that shit. Them choices that you make, that arrogant shit that you be doing, all of that weird shit. Third party whore. Hard. Okay. So I'm just leave that right where that's at, Pisces. I feel like we done got on their ass long enough. It done been about an hour. You know what I mean, baby? I don't know. You just keep on doing what you're doing. Keep your sturdy stance. Again, you got your people with you and you ain't got shit to worry about. You. Well, Wayne say, look me in my face. I ain't got no worries. All right. All right, baby.